Take one. Paybacks.
I don't want to do this, but I am. We had a guest on a couple weeks ago that did an absolutely outstanding job on our live stream. What everybody that watched did not know is when we had Cooking with Doug on, we had a technical problem. We had tested the connection, the cameras, and all this stuff 20 minutes before the show. And then we disconnected. And then at 5 minutes before the show, we connected again. And at first, we had no video feed either direction, but we could hear each other. Finally, we got the video feed from Doug. And by this time, the show is already started. And when you're doing a live show, it's pretty hard to do second takes and what have you. So Sherrie was filling time. She was doing an outstanding job, like she always does. And I did get the video feed from Doug, but he never got the video feed from us. Now Doug connected to us via his phone. So that entire show, Doug talked to his phone without being able to see the chat, without being able to see us. He just sat there and talked to his phone, and he did a wonderful job. I don't think anybody knew it. So hats off to you, Doug. You passed your acting class very well. Anyway, he tagged us with 5 things, and I'm sure he didn't realize this, but Sherrie had already done a 5 thing. Pretty sure. She's sitting over here, being quiet, laughing at me because I don't do this stuff. And so because Doug tagged us and he did such an outstanding job, I'm going to try to fill the role here on the 5 things that he tagged us. So I have the questions written down here, and I'm doing this pretty much off the cuff. I have the questions written down, but I do have who I plan to tag. So question number 1 is, which 3 YouTubers inspire you the most? Well, I'm going to throw a name out here that probably anybody watching this is not going to know, and the channel doesn't exist anymore. He still does YouTube videos, but it's not in the homesteading or prepping, or it certainly is not in any genre that I'm guessing anybody that watches this would watch. He has gone on to achieve, to use the word, some sort of stardom within the YouTube community. For a long while, he was the #1 YouTube channel. And he still has at least 2 channels that are in the top 100, if not the top 50. I know one of his channels was still ranked number 33 just a week or so ago when I looked. Fantastic guy. Sherrie and I both met him. Matter of fact, on his other channel that I'm going to mention here. That was my first time appearing on YouTube, was in one of his videos. We met at a meetup in Louisville, Kentucky, and the genre of the channels was lawn mowing, lawn care, landscape, lawn care, that type of stuff. And his channel name was Geek to Freak. He was considered by everybody in the landscaping community, and they have a community just like the homesteaders do and the preppers and everybody else, but he was considered to be the godfather of the lawn care community. Had roughly, if memory serves correctly, 60 to 70,000 subscribers. But he started doing some other types of videos with his kids and achieved stardom. I don't have numbers in front of me, but believe me, to be the number one YouTuber, the number one channel in YouTube is quite a feat in itself, and he held that position for a period of time. He's now since turned into a millionaire. He's very quiet about it. Lives in St. Louis, and he's just a great guy. Anyway, that would be my first pick. Would be Geek to Freak. The second channel that inspires me the most, I'm going to come back into the homesteading type community, and that would have to be J0. What you see is what you get with J0. Nice guy. If you met him on the street, you would, I don't know, you might hesitate a little bit. He's a big burly guy, and has the biker look. Used to be a biker, but just as nice as can be. Speaking of bikes, just had one go by us here. But J0 would be number 2. Number 3, oh my, I'm not sure. Who would be number 3? You're not going to help me with this, are you? Why aren't you helping me? Well, that's because you can just go on and say things.
No, I can't. Stand.
All right, number 3. Inspiring. Oh my. Okay. A guy that I like to watch. Tremendous knowledge and insight, and would love to have him as a guest sometime on one of our live streams. And that would be Engineer 775. So that would be number 3. Second question: what 3 things are you good at? Well, I used to be good at a lot of things, but I'm kind of good for nothing anymore. What 3 things am I good at? Well, I'm pretty good at math and figuring out problems, fixing things on the fly. That counts as 2 then, doesn't it?
No.
Doesn't count as 2. Counts as 1. So, math, fixing things on the fly, figuring out problems. I'm going to say I think I'm probably pretty good at woodworking.
Yes.
I'm looking at Sherrie over here. At least so as anything I've built and finished, she's not gotten splinters from, so.
Just that first deck.
Well, a deck's a little different. That's not woodworking, that's construction. So, anyway, woodworking would be one. And I don't know, like I say, there was a lot of things you used to do. Things change as you get older, that's for certain. Used to do some automobile racing, used to do a lot of officiating at races. And back then, I think I was good at all of those things. If I set my mind to something, I can get it done. So, I'm good at procrastinating. That'll work. And Sherrie would say I'm good at hoarding.
I said that on mine. That you were.
So I think that takes care of question number 2. I think you got a bonus answer in there. Traffic's pretty busy here.
Yes.
What 3 things are you excited about? Well, we can't talk about that.
Like on the news then.
What 3 things are you excited about? Well, I'm definitely excited to get up every day and have another day. I'm pretty excited to have a partner like Sherrie. Love her to death. And I would have to say that excites me. Excited. Boy, again, if you turn the clock back, I could think of a lot of things, but currently, you know, when you get older, you just don't get excited like you used to. Your heart won't take it.
Get to go to meetup at the end of the month. Get to go to a conference in October.
Oh, she's throwing out these good suggestions, and I agree with that. Yeah. I get excited about meeting. I'm going to use the term like-minded people, homesteaders, preppers. I get excited in sharing ideas and sharing thoughts and conversation and all of that from all over the country. And we have met people from Florida to Michigan to, well, I'm going to say a lot of the eastern half of the United States we have personally met some people from various states, and that's been exciting in itself. Number 4, what 3 things I like to do to relax? This is not one of them. I'm going to say cooking. I enjoy cooking. I find that relaxing. Unless things get out of control and fires start and what have you. But I enjoy grilling out. Most of my cooking is, I'm going to say, outdoors. Although I've had a few edible courses from inside the kitchen. At least 3, so that counts for 3. Guess not. Like to do relax. Well, you know, one of the big advantages of this is I get to edit this. Because Sherry's not, although I've tried to encourage, she's not gotten into the editing, so I get to edit this. And therefore I can cut all of this out.
Like euchre.
Yeah, play euchre, that would be one. We enjoy having friends over and sitting down and having exciting euchre games. And another thing that I enjoy doing to relax is being with friends. I would say that would be number 3. So number 5 on this list is tag 5 YouTubers. Well, my number 1 tag on here, and I'm going to do this just a little bit different. I'm going to say the channel name, but the tag is specifically going out to the male in the channel. So in some cases they're not the star of the show. Most of us guys are not, and in some cases you are. But my number 1 tag is going to be Deep South Homestead. Danny, the other Danny. I'm the other Danny.
You're Danny 3. You're Danny 1A.
I'm Danny 1A. Danny at Deep South Homestead. Young fella, you are tagged. And I'm going to also tag a fella that probably very few of you have heard of. We have talked about him. He has a channel. He's actually had a channel that a little bit older than ours, and he's semi-local to us here, about a half hour away, and that would be STEDHOMER. So STEDHOMER, you are tagged to answer these questions. I have my cheat sheet here. Number 3, channel name is Living on a Dime. Mike, you are tagged. So this is not Tara, this is not Jill. Mike, I want to see you do a video on 5 things. Number 4, here kitty kitty kitty, Grizz 270. Star your own channel and love your humor. Grizz, you are tagged with this if you can do these 5 things. Oh, let me think here. What else did we say?
Discovery.
Yes. The other fella that I'm tagging here is Discover E. This is the better half of Coco Noel, or however that works.
Pickle Man.
Pickle Man. Okay, so Discovery, you are tagged. And just in case, I'm going to throw a sixth one out as an alternate. Just in case somebody's already done this and I have somehow missed it. And that would be the Farm Alarm. So, Farm Alarm, you are also tagged. So, that should do it for us. Doug, thank you for tagging us, and thank you for being such a wonderful guest on our stream. Anything you want to say?
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. See ya. Oh, subscribe. Don't unsubscribe. Subscribe. Leave a comment. Thumbs up. That's it. See ya.